There's one thing to create art and it's another to record it. This is I think this is good. Well, you may be wondering what emotions I was asked to paint, and the emotions I was asked to paint was that of a calm in the midst of a difficult time. So the painting was meant to reflect like both very solemn and uncomfortable emotion, but at the same time also reflect hope regardless. And that is why the use of the dark colors were important and the gray areas were very important, because that is one of the things that physically we can refer to or we can associate with a moody time, like moody, bluey, or sad time. Blue is another color, but most times blue gives you calm. So this technique initially was not intentional, but just as I'm a master of improvisation that ends up becoming really art I appreciate, I created something that really added a unique look to my artwork. And this was how it occurred. I had people ask me how I was able to create this effect, and this was how I was able to create the effect. Now, at this point, I had already come to just accept that I would not get the exact luster I was looking for, but then I was also liking there was an effect I was already getting in my artwork that I really liked, and I was going along with it. Now, mind you, like I had bought this color, like I had bought up to two of it because they did not have what I was looking for. I was looking for an acrylic, and so I just got this with covers up, and I was going along with that. By the way, I already had my charcoal somewhere to mix. So if you observe at the point I was mixing my work, that was what I was doing. Now, to go back, the truth is that when we say there's a light at the end of the tunnel, the truth is that when you are in your phase of darkness, you can't see that light. I return when I am going to do the yellow. I think I just stopped here. Now this was meant to be my third color, and honestly, as an artist, you need to learn how to create your colors, like your hues and your shades. You may be privileged to get the exact shade you want. So, like I said, I already had some acrylics, so I did a lot of mixtures here. But there was a hue I was looking for, and I had to walk around it. I really love creating it. I really love going back to this memory because this artwork really made me explore a lot, and I had to be more creative than my usual self, and I really, really appreciated that. So this yellow was meant to be like the brightness in this color, in this artwork. It was meant to be brightness in this artwork. And like I said earlier, that when you are going through your dark times, it's often not easy to see the right end at the end of the tunnel, because in that darkness, that is what you see. But the truth is that sometimes, no matter how dark it may be, the only way to keep yourself alive is to believe there is hope at the end of the day. Now, in order to create this hue, I actually did a lot of mixtures. There were different shades of yellow that I had, and I had to mix into my white. I used a number of media in this portion, which I will still reveal with time, to give me a hue. And I was kind of really feeling like the artist, like really special, really feeling cool with myself. At this point, I had already embraced the nature of the unique state of my art, and I was just going along with it. So sometimes you need to just encourage yourself with the fact that there will be hope. And that was why this artwork also meant a lot to me, because the person who requested for it wanted something that they could possibly look at, and regardless of how they may be feeling or what phase of life they may be in, have hope that things would get better for them. And that was why I needed to be very intentional with with the way I represented this artwork. And I felt like gradually what I had in mind was having shape. Like I had a thought in my mind, and I felt at this point that gradually something was going to take some shape. So at this point, I had to move over because I don't like to have a messy workplace. I often like to have my workplace clean as much as I can. So I could see that some of my paint was dripping to the ground. But good enough, the ground is made of tile and it's easy to clean. And I just didn't want it to stay there for a long time. I wanted to clean my environment. So painting on this part, but because I don't have an equipment to make my stuff stand, so I don't know how I'm going to do it. Maybe I'm going to get my phone, but I'd love to show you this much more colorful parts. See what I can do.